Adair with Bigfoot Outdoor and Survival Equipment. I am here to set up our two-person tunnel tent. This tunnel tent has one entrance in. It is actually two tents, so there is an inner tent and an outer tent. The inner tent has a waterproof base with a mesh outside, and then the inner tent is your waterproof tent that goes over the top. So I'm going to start first by setting up the inner tent. Alright, so I'm going to get my stakes and get the stakes driven in first. Okay, so now that the stakes are in, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get the poles put in. So these poles, there are two poles. One goes in the front and one goes in the back. And they just clip right into place. Alright, so I got assistance. We're over here at the river, and unfortunately the ground is very soft at the river because it's pretty wet. So we're going to actually hammer them in, and then I'm going to put some rocks over them to keep them into place. But I did get this first pole put in, and it's pretty simple to put in, especially if your stakes are actually in the ground. So I'm going to grab some rocks. I'm going to be proactive and do the back side. Okay, so for the back rod is smaller, and it just clips into place just like the front rod did. Okay, so this is our inner tent setup. So like I said, it is the waterproof base with your mosquito net on the outside. So this is the tunnel tent, inner tent setup with the door. I'll just get that into place. And that's how that's going to look. So what we'll do is we'll go ahead and we'll put the outer tent over the top. And we'll just drive the stakes in just like we did for the inner tent. All right, and so that is how that is set up. I will also say that if you have trekking poles, you could actually create a essential canopy using the door. So one, you can either roll the door up into these clips, and so it would be rolled up, or you can stake these pieces down here like this. Okay. And then with the door, what you would do is with trekking poles, which I have, just wrap it around here and put that into the ground like this. And like that. And now you created a essential doorway into your place. Otherwise, you could also just roll it up if you don't have trekking poles. But that's just one thing that you could do. You could increase the height of your trekking poles and have a higher door, just for some extra additional shade, maybe to put your shoes that would be covered. But that's the outer tent, and this is the two-person tunnel tent.